Okay, so hello guys, this is FX Nation. I'm joined by Skolafx, Humphrey FX, and we also have Ghostrader. Both FX, Skolafx and Ghostrader are from Ndola. So anyone from Ndola, hit these guys up and yeah, I mean, just enjoy. Just enjoy. Like very exciting, guys. It's fun. Okay, but it's fun. It's fun both when you're losing and also you're winning. It's part of the game, isn't it? It's never
Yeah,
for
very much.
it's never forex trading if you're never losing. At times,
Yeah,
it is you have to have that thing to say, it's business. It's business.
yeah.
Lose to learn.
It's
So
the consistency that makes the numbers.
yes, yes, yes. Being
Yes.
consistent is the game. Thank you for everyone that is just coming back. Thank you, family, and thank you for people who are just subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. So what we're trying to do is just to hype up your game for the next 1 week and maybe even 2 weeks. But then we're just making you prepare for what is to come. And as you all know, forex trading is all about preparation, and the executing is just a click away. Anytime you can click and you can execute your trades and everything, but then preparation is key. You need to know what's going on. You need to know what's going to happen for you to prepare yourself for the trades. That's Scholar. Are you sending me messages? Because I can't see messages now.
Nah. I'm not.
Okay. So what we're looking at is the USD, and now you need to understand, for us to really know and prepare yourself for what is about to happen, you need to know what market structure is. Is market being bullish? Is it bearish? All these factors have to be sunk in for us to prepare ourselves. Because there are times where people can say you enter a trade, it's bearish, you enter, you sell, but then you are in losses. You don't understand because the market may show you this, but then on the high time frame or the lower time frame, everything is just saying differently. So you need to understand both the high time frame and the lower time frame for you to prepare yourself for what exactly you need to do. So that being said, on the daily, what we have noticed, because the USD has been in a bearish trend for quite some time, and now it seems as if it has hit its lowest lower low. And of course, market has reversed, and it seems as if it will reverse. And the reason why I'm saying this is because of liquidity gaps here. Market never traded really back there. All these liquidity gaps is what's causing me to believe that market will actually try to reverse and go trade back to these price levels because it has to mitigate those price levels. So now, that being said, what we need to focus is on what is currently happening. And what's currently happening is that after the reverse, which is here, we have had what is looking like an accumulation. So from the daily may not seem much, but then if you look on the 4 hour, it's a whole lot of candles. It's a whole lot of candles. Which is this? Now let me show you using some rectangle so that you just understand what I'm trying to put across here. Um, so we have this rectangle here. So we have this rectangle here, and exactly, I love considering the weeks, because these weeks on the lower time frame, these are price action. This is price action, pure price action on lower time frame. So I don't try to neglect them. So let's go on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, this is what's happening. This is what's happening. Exactly. This is what's happening. And our focus is this. This is market accumulating price. This is market accumulating orders. And so what we understand from a trend range is that most people, in fact, other traders will say you don't trade this stages of the market, because we don't really know where market is likely to go. But then looking at from where we're coming from the daily, we know that this pair just hit a slower low, and it's reversed, meaning that market wants to go higher and higher, and because of liquidity gaps there, and then from the upside, we know that market would want to trade at those levels. So then just bend, I'm sure would want to say market will continue going up, but for us to prepare ourselves, there are times where people would ask, when do I get to enter the market? So then our best bet is to wait for price to either, let me try to use a Kamaka or something. Skola, where do you get that Kamaka from?
Where you find the triangle? Yeah. Oh, the rectangle.
Okay, so our idea is that market has to break through this accumulation zone. So general knowledge when it comes to forex trading is that whenever price breaks a resistance, and if that resistance is broken and we know that the move is going to the upside, we know that that resistance becomes your newly constructed support. So now for you cannot just say, oh, since market has broken through this zone, I have to now enter. No. That's chasing price, because there are times where even in my trading journey, I have entered price best on that and I have lost because I was thinking price will continue, but then it reverses. Where is it reverses? There's a chance where whenever price breaks, let's say if it is from the resistance, I was looking from the resistance point of view, price would want to come back and test this zone. It's supposed to test this zone. So it's at the point where it wants to come back and test this zone that we prepare ourselves. And what are we preparing ourselves for? We're preparing ourselves to enter long positions. So that is buying positions. So these buying positions is what we call pending orders, like buy limits. What will enter as a pending order is a buy limit, not a buy stop. What we're entering is a buy limit, not a buy stop. As we go on with other videos later in the future, we're going to distinguish between a buy stop and a buy limit. But what would enter here will be a buy limit. And of course, as we progress with this pattern, or as we progress with this pair, we're going also to show you how many pips we should enter just to protect ourselves, and so on and so forth. So right now, all I want you to frame your mind on is what you need to look out for in the next days, if not weeks. So what we're looking for is a breakout to the upside, and if we have an upside, eventually the market will try to retest this zone, and this is where we'll be preparing our orders on, our buy limits. And so the same thing, if market was to break on the downside, so meaning that it has broken your support, and if it has broken support, and then there's a strong engulfing candle, two engulfing candles, meaning that maybe this is a very strong move to the downside, then it means that the market is going bearish. And for us to be safe, because we don't just to enter market, no, it's going bearish. And yes, it may go bearish and it may never test this zone again. But then the idea is not to chase price. You have to be prepared enough to wait to enter price at the right price. to sell at a higher price. You don't just want to chase price. So if market was to break this zone, let's say market breaks this zone. If market was to break this zone here, it breaks. Then we have to wait for a retest. A retest, it has to come back to this zone because it has to test to feel it. And every time market does this, whether it does it there and then, but by the end of the day, or by the end of the time that the market will take, it has to test that zone. And then when it tests this zone, that's why before it's coming, we know as a trader, you know that market is coming towards that. And that's when you need to start preparing yourself to enter your trades. So now, since it has broken, what we're looking for is to enter sell limits. Sell limits are your pending orders, because our sell stops it's just you jumping when the market is already going. But then we also want to start as a trade has just started. the trend which is going down. So we have to prepare ourselves with sell limit orders. And then of course we'll see market, you know, shooting down. And this is just the order of the day. So this is what you need to prepare yourself for the next days, weeks, and probably maybe at the end of the next 2 weeks. So now already on the lower time frame, on a high time frame, like a 4 hour, this isn't much, because then even people can be trading this. People can be trading. And then the surprising thing is that price has been trading just within this candle. We have this candle just within this candle. It has been trading within this candle, and then it hasn't really broken this candle. It hasn't closed below this candle. So my hypothesis is that the pair will eventually, in fact, go on a higher trend, which is like the bullish trend. I'm just saying that, but then just to prepare yourself, you prepare yourself with these two scenarios. But then looking at how price hasn't really broken through, it hasn't really broken below this candle. It's just trading within this bullish candle. It's likely the market will go higher, but then just do what I'm telling you to do. And then there are other things. People say, no, do not trade within the change range of the accumulation. Of course, you can trade if you know what you're doing. You can trade if you know what you're doing. Of course, we know that price is testing both the resistance from this and the support from the downtrend here. It's testing. So you can test yourself. But then by the end of the day, you don't know when it will break out. By the time you'll be thinking you enter your trades here, because it will come, or it will continue going up, then it will kick you out and it will hit your stop loss. We don't want that. That's why it's advised that you just wait for a break. So now here on the 4 hour, it's not looking much. But then if we go on 30 minutes, and this is what I was looking for. If we go on 30 minutes, it's amazing how it did turn out. It's amazing how it did turn out. So what happened here? And this is amazing. What happened here? This so when we had this downtrend, of course, it retested, went, and then on the lower time frame, it is respecting our support. It's respecting, and the reason why this is being respected is how I have drawn my triangle. Uh-oh. The 30 minutes exactly where the 4 hour triangle is ending. That's why it retested and said going up. But then every time we need to understand, every time there's liquidity void, there's always market tries to fill those gaps where price never traded in. We see this candle, this bullish candle going up without any bearish candle being traded in. Market will try and go back and reverse and exactly end where price traded in a bearish volume. And this is exactly where we are now. Which is this? Exactly at this level. Let me just see. Price, it went back and traded exactly. So there's always where market always respects gaps. Market gaps are what to look for, and I always trade this because they always are always respected. There's no other pattern I can say is respected, but this pattern always is respected. So what we're looking for on a higher time frame, on a lower time frame, that's where we'll be entering our trades from. So even here, there are opportunities to enter long and shorts, depending on understanding liquidity voids, liquidity gaps per se, and also order blocks. So we can see even here we can trade. But then if you're not optimistic as I am, and you're waiting for a break, wait for a break to the upside or the downside. And that's basically what I just wanted to share. And this is what you need to be looking forward to for the next days that will be coming, probably this whole week and maybe even next week. So yeah, pretty much this is the idea. FX, do you have anything to add on? Ghostrader.
Well, for me, I've got nothing much to say because you've definitely taken the words out of my mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All
Yeah.
right. All right. All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. So this is the Euro USD analysis. We are planning to do a GPP USD maybe by the end of this day, and maybe we can do a video later in the evening tomorrow. But then this is what we have prepared for this week, this coming week, and eventually we'll make some tongue from this. So yeah. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, and just let's get in touch. Let's grow the community. Let's empower one another with knowledge. Let's share what we have, little we have, and eventually, I'm sure it will go a long way, and we'll be driving those M5. You know, I was thinking an Hellcat. You know, I was here, Hellcat jailbreak. I was watching a video of a Hellcat jailbreak. I'm like, hey, man, this thing in the streets of Lusaka, my guy, it's just a blast. Not safe, not fortunate.
Nah. It's tough here. It's
All
tough, my
right,
guy. Tough.
all right, my guy. A ghost trader.
Yeah, sorry people. Just want to apologize for not being shown on screen and not participating. I'm actually on trades right now. Since it's the weekend, Skolafx has been doing synthetic indices. We're doing boom and crash. I think by the end of the week, we should be starting volatility 75, VIX 75. So please like, subscribe, and share. And yeah, let's nuke the market. Let's grow these pockets. Let's secure our bags. And the M5 is just the beginning. Let us get to greater heights, my guy.
Yeah, my guy. That's what's up. That's what's up. M5 now. It didn't change. Then therefore, G63 was it, okay? Executive. If they America.
Ekevyo inende fo avented the number sebo kuno achan.
My guy, you want a Glenvagan? You want a
Efficient,
Glenvagan? G63. No, G60. G60. Is it G65? That's a Glenvagan. The G class.
Ini sudah just 3 dia sedani dia. Not if G-Wagon.
Okay.
If any executive. Not if that's shani. Kama gangsters wana kwa makopa na wakito msenda makopa yeah man. Fuck the executive man. Parimuntu mbwire.
Take back your words.
All right, guys. Yes. So, peace out. Thank you, Skolafx. Thank you, Ghostrader. Let's make some tongue.
Let's make some tongue.
Thank you as well for inviting us to to your channel and the analysis.
All right, man.
Soon, yeah. Thank you very much.
I'm honored in a month.
Don't worry. I think before the end of the week, we're just securing a few things. We should be able to invite you. Not really an analysis, but a trade day where we'll sit, we'll discuss the market while trading, so that people will see that we don't just talk, we mute the market.
We're about to make a song.
All right, guys. Have a good day, evening, Milo.
Okay, cheers, man.